So, the final set of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX before we get into the Synchro era, Light of Destruction. So the last set was all about the Dark Monsters, this one is much more about the Light Monsters, as you would expect, and there are some pretty good bombs in this one too. Honest is probably the best one that we could immediately look at. This card is nasty as hell. This is really good with Cyber Dragon. So basically, you can either use this as a monster on the field and then return it to the hand during your main phase, or you can actually discard this during damage step when most cards can't activate, and you get to add your opponent's monster's attack to your light monster's attack that's doing battle at that time. So for Cyber Dragon's case, it's 2100, right? If it battles, I don't know, like a Chaos Emperor Dragon at 3000, then you gain the 3000 attack for that battle until the end of the turn, actually. So it even works with Cyber Twin and stuff here. So yeah, very powerful card to say the least. It is a secret rare, but like this would massively facilitate like Cyber Twin OTKs and stuff like that. Guardian of Order is kind of neat, I suppose, because you can special summon it if you've got lots of lights on the field. Cyber Dragon, Hexial Fusion, before you make the Twin Dragon, special summon this guy. 2500 is pretty strong, so, you know, that's neat. I think Miracle Flipper was somewhat okay, but it's just sort of whatever, I don't really care. Jinzo Returner would be great if we actually had Jinzo, but we don't at the moment, so there is that. Yeah, we can use it on BLS too, that's the other thing, so Honest would be amazing for me right now. Yeah, so Jinzo Returner would be cool if we actually had Jinzo, but we don't, so kind of whatever. Jinzo Lord is a really bad retrain for Jinzo. This set introduced the Arcana cards, which are all like coin toss for terrible effects. So the thing of it, like there's one okay effect and one really, really bad one. So don't really want to play any of them. I think there was like I think it's this guy, was kind of okay just because both effects were sort of decent-ish, and it's 4000 special summon type thing, but it takes 3 tributes to do that. You wouldn't really want to use it, I don't think, but I mean it does have some pretty devastating damage potential, so there is that. Lightsworn came in this set, which Lightsworn monsters send cards from your deck to the graveyard at the end of your turns, but they are relatively powerful in its own right. Oh yeah, I guess the Fool is can't kill it in battle. So I suppose there is that. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so Lightsworns, they discard cards out, or send cards from your deck to the graveyard at the end of the turns, which could be good for Chaos, I suppose. But really, they're just generally decently powerful. Like, Jane is 2100 when it's attacking, which is really good. We probably just play it because of that. Lyla can destroy spell traps. It's sort of like almost boneless breaker, I guess, in a way, but she does stay on the field at least, so there's that. Garoth is, I guess, okay if you can draw cards with it. Lumina is a good special summon one though, so you can get your Lightsworns back, which is fine. Ryko is really nice. You do send cards in your deck to the graveyard, but it's a flip to destroy one card on the field, so Ryko is really good. Wulf is bricky as all hell, but if this gets sent from the deck to the graveyard by any means, you get to special it. So if we pulled multiples of these, Painful Choice could actually special summon one of these. The Angel is level 5, but if you tribute it with a Lightsworn, you can target 2 cards on the field and destroy them. Send the top 4, it's kind of whatever, that's what they do, it's alright. And then the big one is Judgment Dragon. If you have enough Lightsworn monsters in your deck to play this card just nukes the whole field on 1000 life. But this is like better demise, basically. On a bigger body, it's not a ritual, it pays half the life points, it's just like, yeah, this card is ridiculous. So we'd definitely look at that. Substitoad, the beginning of Frog FTK. This is banned for a good reason, right? But yeah, we could go with it there. There's a couple of Battery Man cards that I was actually kind of interested in when I was looking through these sets before. It's probably not really worth it at this point, but Industrial Strength is kind of neat, because like it does have like a pretty good destruction effect, to be honest, if you've got enough Thunders in the grave, so you know. That's cool, I suppose. Ducker Mobile Cannon. Hilarious looking card. This thing, yeah, it just adds a monster back from your graveyard to hand on a flip. That's okay, to be honest. It's probably playable enough at the moment. But then again, we're maybe a bit beyond that. Who knows? Phantom Dragon is something I actually quite like. It stops you using 2 of your monster zones, but if the opponent special summons a monster, you get to special summon this. And it's 2300, so it's bigger than Cyber Dragon. So, I actually really like this card. Again, probably for our format, it's just like, it's just good, right? It's, could work. Demise of the Land would be fine if I was playing Crystal Beast for whatever. Yeah, that's all good. There's a couple of fusion stuff here. There's another Gladiator Beast, but again, I don't really have any way of using it. The Bestiari is a good one, though, so... This is a good card, but I wouldn't be playing Glad Beast, because I don't have enough of them, so it's unfortunate. Yeah, what was I going to say? The Cup of Ace came in here for the Duel Links players, I suppose. And then Lightsworn got a few things in here too, like Solar Recharge is pretty good, right? You discard a Lightsworn, draw 2, mill 2 from the top of the deck, that's pretty decent. Wetlands Beatdown is a thing from in here. I didn't mention the like level 2 normal one monster from the last set, there's like 1400. This gets it to 26, I suppose, it's kind of neat. Light of Redemption is good, right? Pay some life points, target one of your banished light monsters, add it back to your hand. We banish for chaos, so you know that's obviously really good. Deck Lockdown is apparently being used in some side decks from time to time. Like neither player can add cards to the deck to the hand except by drawing them, so you can't like search with Sangan and stuff like that. It's kind of alright. Bamboo Sword actually gets its draw engine in this set, but it's kind of whatever. Nobody really cares. What else is good? I think Limit Reverse was kind of okay. Like if you're playing a lot of weak monsters. Glorious Illusion is like Call of the Haunted for Lightsworn, but we've got Call of the Haunted, so we probably don't actually need it. Destruction Jam is kind of okay, right? Discard one card, negate the activation of a spell, trap, or effect monster that destroys monsters on the field, and destroy that card. That's fine, right? For what we're doing at the moment. We can easily use that to break quite a few cards. It's a counter trap too, so always looking out for decent counter traps, to be honest. I think I remember seeing Sanguine Swamp and being kind of like, it's alright, you know. Yeah, face down spell or traps can't be activated. It's reasonable, but you've got to have it as the only card that you control, right? So I guess if you activate another spell or trap, then you're technically controlling another one. So probably not super good, but whatever. And then there's a few down here. There's the Druid is kind of bad. The Monk is decent, I think, if it's not just like too rare. Because yeah, it shuffles a monster back into the deck and then attacks it if it's in defense. So that's kind of good. Exemplar is something I've always liked. Oh yeah, there's summon limits here too, isn't it? Right, yeah. Neither player can summon more than 2 times per turn. That's pretty big too. Yeah, Exemplar is kind of cool. It's Earth, so it doesn't really function with what I have right now. But this card can special summon high-level spellcasters from your hand or graveyard, which is pretty good. So yeah, Exemplar is a card that I like. Super Ancient Dino Beast. You know, it's just a fun card to say the name of. I don't know. It's shooting a laser. It's pretty cool. And then some more to see was like Vanquishing Light is decent. I guess it's like Horn of Heaven-ish. I guess like Horn of Heaven, but tribute a Lightsworn. It's not like amazing, but you know, at least it's something there. Owner's Seal is in this set. This kind of neat, I guess. It's another OCG import. This would save me having to play like Remove Brainwashing if I wanted to deal with the control switching stuff. But it's a normal spell, so it's kind of awkward. If it was quick play, I'd probably use it, but it's kind of whatever. Some of it OCG imports kind of bad, and then Fossil Dino Pachycephalo is the final card in here, and this is a bit of a house, right? If it's flip face up, destroy all special summon monsters on the field, neither player can special summon monsters. And it isn't 200 attack like Jalgan is, so this card's actually really cool. Maybe not like amazing right now, but later on it would be quite the thing. So yeah, there's some pretty fun cards in this set, I reckon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and set our 24 packs up here. Yeah, it probably is, but it's just like MST is pretty annoying for that, right? Anyway, Light of Destruction. We gotta get rid of this stupid thing down here as well. Okay, let's see what we can do with this set. Bam. Alright, nothing amazing to begin with here, I don't think. Wetlands is kind of okay. Jane is fine, though. We'll happily take that. Reinforcement of the army target is obviously always good. So, might well just play that. It's probably better than Neos Alias at this point, right? Because it can get to higher values. There's a Wulf straight away! Okay, are we gonna build Lightsworn out of this set? Is that what we're gonna get here? Wait for Charge of the Light Brigade in the next set? Yeah, Wulf number 1, I suppose. Yeah, Jane is just good for what we need here. Nothing too great here. With some of the Battleman stuff, Garoth, I guess, is okay. I think if another Lightsworn triggers... that's fine, Flux. If another Lightsworn triggers its mill effect, this guy also mills, and then you draw a card if you mill a Lightsworn with this thing. Famously known for Simo being unable to play it because he didn't know how. Alright, Glorious Illusion is good. not trying to throw shade, but yeah, Glorious Illusion is fine. Microcell is a really good Batteryman support for the time, but again, it's probably just a little bit too weak at this point. But I did kind of want to try it because it would be fun. I think Crossporter was some sort of Neo-Spacian searching support thing or whatever. It's pretty bad, so we're not really too fast. Substitute. Ribbit for later on, I guess. We could try and build a frog deck of some sort. That's neat, I suppose. What else we got? There's the Angel! Okay, deck lockdown is good too. Yes, Celestia, Lightsworn Angel. As I did mention this card before, it's like if you contribute summon this by tributing a Lightsworn, you do send 4 cards in your deck to the graveyard, but then you destroy 2 of your opponent's cards on the field. And it's 2300 too. That's actually pretty good. Like, legit speaking, that is not bad. Also, I realized I'm not full screen here, but whatever. And yeah, like deck lockdown is a 2-turn can't search cards out of the deck, right? So yeah, okay. Celestia is pretty good. If we could get the other Lightsworn stuff for it. Oh no, I can't play Glad Beasts. I don't have the beasts. I can't play them. No. Alright, we got the Bestiari fusion. I might have to try and trade Kib that actually if he wants to play Glad Beast and he doesn't get it. Because I can't use it. I'll be totally honest with you. It's a good card, but it just... I have no way of dinging it here. Second Glorious Illusion, we need Lumina. If we're going to play Lightsworn, then I need to get Luminas. So hopefully we get that as we go forward. There's Dark Valkyria. I actually didn't mention this card, but I kind of like it despite it being a Gemini. Dark Valkyria lets you... when you Gemini summon it, it puts a counter on it, and it's kind of like a monster version of Breaker. Like, it gets the extra attack power for putting the counter on it, but you remove that counter and pop a monster on the field instead. It is dark, so, you know, it's playable, probably. There's Froggy Force Field. I think this is just like Mirror Force, but it has to be when a frog is attacked or something. So, you know, fun card, but not really what we need here. There's... nothing really much in this one, I don't think. Short Circuit is really good if you are playing the Batteryman. It's kind of one of the reasons I was thinking about it, but now I have like Dark Hole Regaki and stuff, I don't really need it. This Helios Trismegistus, pretty terrible, don't even really need to talk about it. It is a super rare, so hey, at least worth mentioning, but it's not really something that we want. Triple Froggy Force Field for all of the Froggy needs, I suppose. Woo. I did get the Phantom Dragon. Hell yeah. Okay. I think I actually do need to try and play this. Because again, I really like this card. Yeah, I can't use 2 of my monster zones for it, which is a little bit annoying. But, like, yeah, if he special summons a dude, I just get a 2300 body out. Like, I actually kind of want to try it. So it's pretty cool. Alright, Batteryman Industrial Strength would be good if I was playing them, I guess. So another Jane is probably the better thing out of this pack, to be honest. Industrial Strength is good, like I did kind of want them at the time, but now that we're playing, you know, what we're playing now, it seems kind of, you know, comical to think of Batteryman as actually being decent. There is a second Glad Beast fusion card. I can't use it! I don't have the tools! Where are my Lightsworn? Like, where's the summoner? Oh my god, have we pulled Honest? Oh my god, I need to take a drink over this. Like, what the hell, dude? Fucking honest as well? Okay. Well, I think we're shifting to light focus rather than dark here, huh? Freaking honest is a pull here too, I see. Alright, hey, that Phantom Dragon is light as well, though. What's the drink of choice? I currently have a, one of the summer fruit, like, not from concentrate thingies out of Asda. Really, it's really nice, actually. Alright, nothing particularly good there. It's another Valkyria, I guess that's kind of neat. Gladiator Lash, I think, there's another one for that. I don't know how good that one is, but it's another Glad card. Second Destruction Jammer, fair enough. You got a Pepsi at the moment? Nice. There is nothing I care about here. I mean, Summon Limit's fine, right? There's nothing really I care about otherwise. Last pack, what do we got? Not too impressive, right? Okay, I think I only got 2 Jane. I didn't get quite enough of the Lightsworn package, did I? No JD or anything, but I can't really complain. I got Honest, so like, who's really in the right here? You know, who's really winning this setup? Yeah, no, I think Honest is one hell of a card though. I think I might have to try and go back to like, I don't think I want to play Chimera Attack again for this round. It's decent, obviously, but, okay, these Arcana Force cards are, like, super weird, because I keep just thinking that, you know, next one down is the thing here. I got Honest. That's probably the best card here. I got, like, I got the Phantom Dragon that I want to try, and I got Honest, so that's probably about the best of it. I got Celestia, but I didn't get any Lumina, and I think I only got 2 Janes, so Lightsworn might be a little bit difficult to actually play here. But yeah, I got Honest, and that's pretty hype. Yeah, I got like 1 Garoth, and I think I only got 1. I got like 2 Jane. Yeah, Lumina at least could be traded for. We also got the obviously it's common, but I got the Lightsworn Dragon too. But yeah, there's the boy. There's Honest. So we've got that coming in. 2 copies of Jane. So it's a little bit unfortunate, but I think it's okay. Like, and I got 1 Wulf, so I was really hoping. Oh yeah, maybe I'm gonna get the Lightsworn stuff here. Not quite the case. What I did get 2 of the Glad Beast fusion, which I can't play, but I'm gonna see if I could trade Kib later on for something, I guess. But yeah, we got 1 copy of Wulf, we got the 1 Celestia, we got Substitute, yeah. I got 2 of the Gyzaris, yeah, the Gyzaris dude. Where is he? Where is he? Gladiator! There we go. 2 copies of it. I can't use it, dude! I really would. I'd love to, but I can't. So I'm gonna have to see if I can trade Kib that later, I think. Yeah. I mean, he's got Brownie to tell him how good Glad Beasts are. So yeah, because Kib has been playing a little bit of that. Alright, so with that done, let's go ahead and boot that one. We're going to go back in and we're going to actually play... We're not going to play this deck again. Not that it's bad, but it is very fragile, and I'd rather play something a little bit more stable. Oh, he drilled you yesterday. Nice, nice. Okay, so the cards I really need to add in here. I need to add Honest, obviously. That has to come in. Without a shadow of a doubt. Get it because it's in the light. Whoa! Okay, I probably don't need to run Jane in this particular deck. But it is better than Neo Salius, so we would at least run 1 Jane. I'll put both in at the moment just because I might end up playing both. And then Phantom Dragon. was the other thing I really would want to try here. Because this card is just cool, you know? It's like, if he special summons anything, I can just bring this out. It's 2300, and it's a light, so Honest works with it as well. Like, it's just a cool card. And I don't know, I want to see if it does anything that I'd expect it to here. So I think it's going in anyway. Let's take a look. So, as far as the other stuff goes, Drastic Drop-Off needs to go in here from the previous set, because it's a counter trap, and I'm like, that's actually not a bad option in general, I don't think. Because it works with Harvest, right? And it does at least like shut the draw phase off, if nothing else. Destruction Jammer could be interesting. Probably not worth, but I could side it. I don't think pulling the rug is going to be that important here based on what is being played at the moment. I'm pretty sure we're not actually going to see that come into play. I really want to play Celestia, but I didn't pull enough Lightsworn to actually do it right now. Blind 1-for-1s. Oh yeah, the Drastic Drop-Off. It's at least a 1-for-1, but it's also a counter trap, and I have Harvest, so like I don't put too much stock into Harvest, but I do favor the cards that I could maybe get back with it, right? Because I think obviously they are just, it's decent in general. So out of the previous one, is there anything that I would want to use? Probably not, to be honest. I mean, like, Dark Grapher doesn't really do enough in this sort of deck. It's funny that we got so many dark cards, and I just, like, don't really have a use for many of them. I did get a lot of hollows. I didn't get any of the crazy boss monsters, but I did get quite a lot of hollows. Like, his Escape from the Dark Dimension was kind of neat. I did get Rainbow Neos, but I don't think I'm playing that right now. But that was pretty funny. Oh, I have too many Mirage Tubers doubled up. Let's see. I mean, remind me, what does Obsidian Dragon do again? Get the offensive spell targets that target only one face-up dark monster. Yeah. Yeah, I got Rainbow Neos in the final pack. That was pretty hilarious. Shadow Priestess of Ohm I got 2 of. 6 Sam United I only got 1 of. I got the Super Ancient Deep Sea thingy, along with 2 Golden Flying Fish. And I also got a Beginning of the End, right? I've got a lot of... and Dark Grapher. I've got a lot of cool cards for later, but not really for what I have immediately, right? I did not get any of the Blue Thunder, like, common, which was really stupid, but... but yeah, we got fish, like whole fish. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything from the last set that I would even want to use here right now. Fish percent indeed. Yeah, so I don't think we're really running anything that way. I mean, I could run Dark Valkyria. I really don't want to run Triple Snipe Hunter in here because it's just dumb. I do not like the card, and it's just like, I could run this instead. Or at least instead of one of them or so. So it's like, yeah, once while this card is face up on the field, you can place 1 spell counter. This is the Gemini effect, obviously, but even if I don't like use the Gemini of it, it's still like 1800. It's not the worst. It's like, do I actually need the fairy part though? Because I could just play Archfiend Soldier if I wanted that, right? But it gets... yeah, it's like remove one spell counter, target one monster on the field, destroy that target if you can Gemini it. Yeah, I just really don't want to play free of this thing. This is dumb and I hate it. Alright, anyway, Neos Alias is coming out of the deck because Jane is going to replace at least one of those. This is where it gets a bit tough, isn't it? So I really don't want to keep all of that in. It's like, Honest has got to stay in, for sure, but it's just like, I think Sage is probably cuttable down to at least one here. I think I'm gonna pitch Wing Blast out the deck entirely. Yeah, Sage can probably come out. I think I'm only gonna run the one Jane, because Jane is very good, but then again, it also mills my deck down, which might not be the best. I don't know. Call of the Haunted probably isn't needed at 3, so I can at least cut one of those from the side, but then it's how am I going to fit? What am I going to fit in otherwise, you know? How many dogs do I have outside of that? It's like Sangan, Double Snipe, Spirit, and then 2 Witch, right? 6 dogs might not be enough for a deck like this, unfortunately. See, I kind of want to, but at the same time, I don't think that's really gonna work. I don't think I've got enough good dogs, like really good dogs, that I would want to run that with. Could always side deck the one Fusion Devourer that I have, just in case that ends up coming into play here. Yeah, it's like I'm looking at the Dark Pool and I'm not being particularly impressed at the moment. I don't know why. Like, they should probably be better than I'm giving them credit for here, but because yeah, obviously we do have Avarice that I could go with the mill stuff as well, but side 1 Grand Mole, I guess. That's probably okay. Because, I mean, if Phantom Dragon doesn't work out, I can side them all back in, right? Man, I want to play it because I like I like Doomsday Star Witch in general. Like, it just seems like it's a fun card, but I don't think it's amazing, really. Like, how am I actually going to get the effect to work? And if I don't get the effect to work, what's the point? Yeah. It is a relatively sizable monster. Nah, I think I'm just gonna... As much as I hate having that many in, I think I'm just gonna put Snipe in. And then... Was it Fusion Devourer? There we go. Side that, because if Fusion stuff does come in, it wouldn't be amiss to have at least one. It's not exactly like terrible anyway for when it comes to that. Like, it is still a dark, so Yeah, I do want to focus more on the light attribute, obviously, though, because honest is just, like, ridiculous, right? But with the light attribute, we do have the, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, technically 7. Light Hex Shield Honest is hilarious, but Tomato is something I was considering, because it does keep board presence as well. Yeah, because I would like to probably have like one more monster. So I think I'll take one and then one of the cards out here. I think that's probably fine. And then 2 Tomato. So how's that looking? Because that gives us 7 Dark, right? Spirit Reaper, 2 Snipe, 2 Witch. Oh yeah, Sangan's not. No, Sangan is there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 Darks. About as many light, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And that's not, I'm not including the Chaos ones in that, obviously. I really would like to have like one more light monster, just be, maybe another Jane or something, just to like really go with honest, but I think it's okay. I mean, having another Hex Shield in here, though, would be pretty decent for the Cyber Dragon stuff, but probably not necessary. Okay, I'm gonna take out the Drain. I think if I'm gonna go... well, maybe that's a bad idea. Because I would probably... yeah, you know, we're gonna take out Ryko Field. Put the Drain back in. I would like... Hex Shield, I think, in the side. Because, like, if I go further in with that, like, again, Honest with Cyber Twin is just, like, ridiculous, right? Right, but that's the thing, is I don't have enough Lightsworns to actually do that right now. If I had more of the Lightsworns, like, if I had, I would need to have, like, probably a 3rd Jane, right, at least. We'd have, like, 3 Jane. I do have the Angel, but it's, like, I would probably need Jane, the Angel, Lumina, at least 1 Lumina, probably 2. Let's just, might as well just ding them up. So, for the ones we have access to, I have 1 copy of her, which I would use, but I don't have enough Lightsworns to make it work. I only have the 1 of this guy, which is, I guess, fine. He's not particularly good, but, you know, there is that. The Durgan, obviously, yeah, I mean, if I had enough of these, I'd use them, right? But I only have 2 copies of that. I don't have any Jane. I didn't get Lyla. No, I did get 2 Jane. I didn't get Lumina, is what I'm trying to say. We just have no access to that at the moment, and that's basically making Lightsworn relatively unplayable for this this deck right now. I just realized Painful Choice is not in here yet, though. Do we play Painful Choice in this deck? I think so, right? Yeah, Lumina is Lumina Garoth is decent, right? But yeah, Lyla was a bit of a miss, but she is an ultra, so. And I mean, yeah, obviously, yeah, you play Painful. Her, it's stupid not to, duh, idiot. But yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going to probably take out one of the sages. I'm actually going to side the Convy, I think, here. And put Painful Choice in. Dealer's Choice. Oh, it's the guy from, like, Card Shuffle. So it's not really Chaos Sage anymore, but kind of whatever. Okay, so... Yo, Chris, thank you for the raid. Drafting on motorcycles. Next time, dude. Next time. This one's still pretty good at the moment too. But like next time, we have the motorcycles coming in. Okay, so yeah, let's look over it. So we're running Chaos obviously because we've got Chaos. Why would we not? So yeah, BLS and Emperor. I'm actually thinking Emperor might end up getting cut at some point, now that we have Honest, right? If I want to run more of a light focus, then Emperor might actually be the thing that goes. Because BLS with Honest is just better. I don't know. But yeah, we've got the triple Cyber Dragon, because of course we do. This actually could get cut down soon as well, but we'll see. Like 2 copies of Cyber is probably fine, but 3 at the moment. Harvest Angel of Wisdom because it's 1800. Honest is the big pull from Light of Destruction, so we're going to play that because this just damage steps everything and it's amazing. 1 Jane because I don't really want to play the 2 that I have here. I think 1 is fine for this. She just replaces Neos Alias. If I didn't have Harvest, I would play 2, but because of Harvest here, I kind of only I want to just try 1. 2 Mystic Tomato because it can search for Snipe, Witch, Sangan, etc. It just keeps cycling through. It is, but you know, we'll see. Anyway, 1 Grand Mole. It's still stupid good. I would play both if I had space. We'll see in the side deck for that. But Grand Mole is just really good with the Cyber Dragon and all the other fun stuff there. I want to try the Phantom Dragon. This was the other big pull that we got from the set here. And it just seems neat because we are special summoning enough right now that this card could throw a wrench in the works, right? It's 2300 that special summons when the opponent summons, right? When the opponent does a special. Which, you know, go figure Cyber Dragon counts for that. So, like, this is a potential wrench in the works that I do want to see if it actually does as good as I imagine it might. Yeah, the Sangan, 2 Snipe Hunter. Still hate this card, but you know, it is what it is. Spirit Reaper, because it can't get killed in battle, so I can maybe survive a little bit more. Light Hexiel to go with the Cyber Dragons for Twin. Well, you see, the problem is then, Chaos, I just don't have... I mean, yeah, you're biased because of your namesake, but like... but like, yeah, it just... No, because then I just draw the bricks and I can't get them in... You know, I can't do enough with it. My luck is not good enough when it comes to drawing stuff in the right order. It doesn't really function very well with that. I have tried in the past, right? Speaking on stuff that way, Tribe's just a clearer. Honestly, I kind of want to cut this too, because I kind of want, you know, more light dark space in here. But Tribe is just too good to cut right now. 2 Witch, because it searches out a lot of the deck. Doesn't search out Honest, notably enough, but it searches out most of the other good stuff. So there is that. Spell lineup, we're going 2 Book of Moon, because Book of Moon is one of the best cards in the game. I still love this thing way too much. Dark Hole Geki, super good. Graceful Charity, Polygree, draw, Painful Choice because it's Chaos, you know. Heavy Storm, MST, my back row removal stuff here. Premature with 2 Cold Haunted should give me enough revival options to do what I need to here. Scapegoat and Double Threatening Roar is to make sure I don't get OTK'd by dumb stuff. And then for the rest of the traps, Bottomless Trap Hole is perfectly fine at killing a lot of good stuff, so you know. Bottomless is helpful, as you would expect. Bottomless doesn't target either, so it could actually get around Dark Fusion if that came in. Drastic Drop-Off is something I just want to try. This might not be the best card out there, but they're at least 1-for-1s, if nothing else, and can help against searching cards as well. So like if Reinforcement of the Army comes in or something, I can just make him discard the card that he actually wanted to get out of the deck. And it's a counter trap, so it can work with Harvest, is kind of the idea. And then 2 Magic Drain, because we need to stop the stealing cards somehow. That's That is what I tend to get hosed by, so there's that. Then, side deck has been polluted a little bit here. It was a full-on counter fairy thing, which we still have a decent bit of here. The Bountiful Artemis along with a bunch of spell and a little bit of summon negation here. This is still reasonable enough. Artemis is also light, so it works with Honest, which is helpful, clearly. Fusion Devourer is an anti... because you played Glad Beast last round, and the other deck you want to play was Dark Gaia. So, yeah, Fusion Devourer is a bit of a counter pick against that. Second Grand Mode, because I can't fit it in the main deck at the moment, because I want to try Phantom Dragon. Sage Silence said, did you just have 2 of these in the main deck? That was half the point of this one, originally. But for just now, it's just a 1 in here. Hexiod, because it works with the Cyber Dragon. Twin Dragon plus Honest seems like a pretty damn powerful chain of events to run with, so we'll see. And then Confiscation to my body in case of destruction effects. Murmillo would be a pretty good one to stop with that, actually. But like just destruction effects in general were potentially on the way back with some of the stuff there, so I was like, let's just nip it now just in case things get bad. And yeah, that was most of the idea. I might actually just cut the Confiscation here, because I don't really see me siding it back in. It's tough, right? I mean, part of me would want to just go, well, it's better than Drastic Drop-Off, right? But at the same time, Drastic Drop-Off, although it is blind, it does synergize with some of the other bits in here. And if he top decks like Proving Ground or Rotor, or like Rotor in general, or something that way, then Drastic Drop-Off is better than, I don't know. Well, Kib is set, so I guess we'll just lock in at that, and we'll go. Meow. Hello. So that was a set.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna be interesting.
I agree. We're just gonna have to see if it actually works in this way.
Yeah, really. Like, that's the biggest thing. It's like, it's a good idea, but can it work? We're about to find out.
This is where it starts getting into stuff that we have not really properly seen. So maybe it doesn't do what we want, but we'll see.
Yep. Let's end this with a bang then.
Huh.
All right. Well, this is an interesting start.
You're telling me.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Alright, well, we're going to activate.
Oh boy, you are playing Lightsworn, huh? It's another field spell that's kind of underwhelming, but...
Just a bit. Alright,
so the problem with this one, you're only going to get 1 counter when this actually resolves,
we talked about that.
Yeah, that's the problem with this field spell.
Because each time a card is sent to the graveyard, so each time it's an effect. So you'll only have 1 counter for the 1 time I'm going to do this, but it's an effect. Alright, so on end phase, you have to
mill 2. Wow. Okay, so I guess you got a full-on Lightsworn package over here, huh?
And then this gets 1 counter. And go.
All Lightsworn monsters gain 100 attack for each shine counter on this card. Okay. I understand. Alright, I'm going to MST the back row, however.
Yeah.
Ooh, Shadow Imprisoning. Too bad. That still gets destroyed. But that is interesting. Okay. Good to know. Alright, we're gonna play Graceful. Get ourselves the 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Let's discard you.
Tomato?
Which would have been stopped by Shadow Imprisoning, funnily enough, right? And I'm gonna pitch Magic Drain. Because it's a good old Graceful Charity into Pot of Greed over here.
Draw the draw options.
Yep, and that's gonna let me special summon Cyber Dragon.
Because of course.
Because of course. Normal summon Harvest as well. And we can go Battle Phase. This only gets an attack boost when she's attacking the monster, so it will go down by 200.
Oh yeah, it's up to 900. So,
buffed by the Realm of Light, yeah. So
yeah.
And then Harvest can hit, which is not buffed by the Realm of Light, but you know. Main 2, we will set 1 and pass. Go ahead.
Yep. Alright. Stand by main. Well, I'd be remorse if I didn't special summon.
Yep, that's fine.
Then normal summon.
Oh, you did get her. Okay, yeah, full on Lightsworn here. Okay. On summon, I'm gonna Book of Moon it. Because I can't have you getting Jane back that easily here.
Yep.
No priority anymore, so you can't just do it.
Alright. Well, battle phase. Cyber Dragon will crash into Cyber Dragon.
Okay, it's fine.
Main 2, I will set. And go.
Yep. Obviously no
now,
milling.
I can't activate the effect because it's not face up, so.
Okay, let's play Premature Burial.
Meh!
And I'm gonna take Tomato.
Yep.
So we're playing traditional dry, yeah, but we're drafting, so it's traditional with that. If you've seen anything on like CMO's progression series stuff, that's more or less what we're playing here. Alright, battle phase, we can... This is just... I mean, not that it matters because it's stronger anyway, but it is just attack, right? Yeah. I just wanted to make sure for later on. Yeah, so we're going to try and hit in, because that's 1,000. This thing can hit for 18.
I will activate...
Oh, Glorious Illusion, yep. So that can bring back one of your discarded ones, yeah. And she is now slightly bigger, so... Because she's 1900 thanks to the field spell, so I can't crash. Yep. Okay, yeah, that's fine, I guess. We'll go main 2, set 1, and that should be good.
Alright, so Glorious Illusion on each end phases sends top 2 cards attack to the graveyard.
Is it each?
Yep.
During each of your end phases, not my end phase.
Sure.
So, yeah. That's why I was like, wait a second. I was like, hang on, that seems a bit weird. Yeah, so you'll have to mill 4, basically, at the end of your turn if it's still up.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted just to make sure of that before you milled, and it was just like, oh wait, that's not how it works.
Yeah. That's not how this works.
I think the other thing, let me just double check each... Okay, yeah, so they are obviously they're 2 separate effects. I wanted just to make sure Realm of Light there. I was reading over that just going, it's not by a Lightsworn effect, it's just by an effect. So if these 2 trigger separately, if it's on the field at the end of the turn, you will get 2 counters after milling 4.
Yeah, so it's 2 different effects. Yep.
Yep. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't actually landlocked to the Lightsworn effect only.
Yeah. I mean, makes sense. Alright. Battle phase... Either monster or attack, it sucks.
Yeah, because you know I have a counter trap in the grave as well, so...
Let's just attack the Harp's Angel then.
Okay, so you gain the 300, I will then take 400 total from this.
Yeah.
So Harvest Angel goes into the grave, and I will get back the Magic Drain. Because it's the only target that I have.
It's the only one there, yeah. Alright. Then end phase, so Lightsworn activates first.
So you nail your 2. Oh, Compulse going this time, Soggy.
And then Glorious Illusion has to mill 2.
Oh my god, you pulled the nuts out of this. What the hell, dude? Judgment Dragon and Honest? Are you fucking serious? Oh shit.
Too bad I didn't get it in my hand, though.
Oh god.
Why do you think I went with this deck?
Wowzers. Okay, well, we're gonna Regeki. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, normal summon witch. I might as well set one here as well. Battle, yeah, let's just hit it.
In reverse order.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite the pull for a while. Yeah, go ahead.
Cal's breaking up on his end. Is he?
Breaking up?
Wait, and there's no music either?
Oh no, shit. That's happened again. Oh dear.
So, can you only hear me then, Otto? You can't hear music or whatever? Well, shit. Alright, may have to restart then. Hold. We have a hold, everybody? That's annoying.
Yeah, it really is.
I thought Otto was saying he was breaking up on your end, because I thought I was like, wait, why are you telling me this then?
Yeah. No, Otto's not going to be watching my side of this.
You never know.
That's true.
You never know. I thought Brownie was not going to watch your end, but...
Oh, he's just curious to see what actually happens on my end as well, though. Like, in terms of the pulls and stuff.
Yeah.
This is giving a good excuse to have a bit of a chat with my with my own side as well here.
Yeah, I mean, may as well.
I mean, we've got a lot to talk about, haven't we? If you just build Judgment Dragon and Honest to the graveyard, like, dear God.
Yeah, I mean, that sucks, but...
It does. Still, like, holy shit.
And that's not the way I would have wanted you to find out I had those cards either.
Oh, I can imagine. I know exactly how you'd have wanted me to find out about that.
Well. Alright,
well, now we know what strategy you're going to be on for the next long while.
Well, I wanted to try this. Like, I drew the cards. Why would I not try it?
Oh, for sure. But, like, you've got Judgment Dragon. This is your CED or your Blackluster Soldier. This is your bomb card at this point. Like,
I mean,
dear God.
Demise, but...
Yeah. But, like, this is like Demise plus, right? You know, it's just...
The only difference here is that it requires not, like, 4 separate monsters in the graveyard.
Yeah, which the actual archetype fuels by itself by milling them, so...
Alright, I think we're good. Alright, what are we playing here?
Oh god, yeah, that's the... Oh my god, yeah, that's the other thing.
Where's that?
Oh, that would be a spicy tech right now.
Where are you? You both are coming through? Yep, I mean, I know that, but I'm trying to find a particular song that I want to play.
Oh, you're looking for your list on actual, like, yeah. Play the hype song, woo!
Well, not a hype song. Not a hype song, but it's still a good song.
You know that sort of misspeak on that play, not the light song. I was like, not the Lightsworn, huh?
Yeah. All right. Now that we're back in good. All right.
Proceed.
So, back to the game here.
Yeah, you probably want to
specifically targeting premature burial.
You probably want to go into your main phase, but I am going to magic drain it.
Oh. Man. Alright, well, I can discard that.
Okay, that is fine then. These will go.
Alright.
Joke's on you! That's what I wanted you to do! Because I can banish my one dark from here and one light to summon CD and end the game! Gotta!
Go figure. Go figure.
Got him! Yo, Ryko, thank you for the raid. Oh, good times, good times.
That's funny, though. That's funny. And when you know it, that mirror would actually would have helped.
Yeah, yeah, it would have.
Alright.
I'm pretty good though, Ryko. Not gonna lie.
Renko? Where's Maribel?
Ranko, not Renko.
Renko. Alright. I misheard then.
Okay, alright, let's go ahead, we'll set 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead. On draw, drastic drop off. Discard that card you just took, my boy.
They must discard one of those cards. Piece of shit.
Oh, that's a good one to discard. Alright, proceed.
Fine. Well, at least you didn't discard this one.
That's true. But I do have Magic Drain. So...
Fuck.
This is what you get for just drawing the card too early.
Yeah, I know. Well, I would have drawn anyway, because I wanted to draw options, but... Fuck, that's a bad one to put to the grave. Fuck.
Ooh, yep, okay, that's fine. So you draw one more. There you go.
Alright. Alright, well, we're normal summon.
Yep.
Battle phase?
It is Spirit Reaper.
Spirit Reaper. Interesting. Interesting. Alright.
Mill you 2.
Oh, yeah.
It is mandatory, you've got to.
Yep. Oh, I know.
Ooh, Avarice and MST, okay. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can capitalize on right now, so I'm gonna set one and you are good to go.
Yep. Alright, on your end phase.
Yeah, okay.
Stand by me. Interesting. Alright. Well, no, actually, I'm going to straight battle phase and straight up attack.
I'm gonna MST the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror to get my battle immunity back. This thing ain't dying that easily.
Fine. Alright. We'll do it this way. Normal summon Garoth.
Oh, does not negate continuous effects anyway? Oh yes, negate all dark monster effects activated on the field or in the graveyard. Yeah, so it would have been alive anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding us on that. I actually missed that.
At least we know now. Alright,
Yep.
so end phase.
So you'll mill the
Jane
2
has
there.
discard.
Yeah. And so it's
now,
each time.
we mill with them, each time the effect is discarded,
So
send
now,
the top 2 cards to the graveyard. Then we draw for each Lightsworn sent by this effect. So from this mill, if I send a Lightsworn, it's a draw. So mill 2 more.
Which is not the case. And just like that, you have already played the card better than Simo ever did. Because he just did not read the card properly at all. Alright, let's go for my own Pot of Greed here.
Yep.
Okay, so we will draw 2. Alright then, I guess we will set, and go.
Yep, alrighty. Well, thankfully.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, you have 2 different ones in there at the moment, right?
Yeah, just looking at it here.
I know that's not necessarily exactly what you're looking at it for, but I've been double checking as well. I'm just going, right, what exactly is going on with this right now, just so I can be sure. I've never really played against this deck probably here, so
yeah. I'm just looking here, double checking here. Alright. This will be interesting. Well, actually no. That would not serve me any purpose. Frick. Alright, well, I'm going to set that end phase.
okay, yep.
Mill from Jane.
Yeah, oh, brain control
and
going
then
as
mill
well.
because of Jane to
Yep.
Garoth.
Uh-huh. And you do draw 1, because
And
you got
get
Garoth
one
off of
draw.
that.
Yep.
Okay.
Right, and turn.
Huh. Alrighty then. Go ahead.
Well. Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, 2 counters on the field spell too, yeah. Yeah, Dry's just said as well. Yeah, 2 counters on the field, so there you go.
Yep. Yay.
So 2k and 2050 right now, huh?
Alright, so...
If this card would be destroyed, you can remove 2. Yeah, okay. So it's got its own inbuilt protection as well.
So now we can flip summon.
Yeah, what is your target?
So, destroy 1 card in the field. That's a good question. Let's destroy the face-down monster.
Okay, it is Witch, and you will need to mill your free before stuff goes on here. Okay, so next we've got the obviously the
card. So Garoth, you got to switch, but go on.
Hold on. Go on. No, because it's got to do the proper turn of event here. I just want to actually know why. It'd be your Realm of Light and your Garoth are mandatory effects, which is mandatory too, but your turn player. So I will have to go first, but I wanted to actually explain why I have to go first here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, you've got 2 warriors and a beast down, huh? I'm going to take Tribe.
And you still you have that in the side deck, I bet. Alright. So now Garoth activates his effect.
Yep.
So mill 2.
Snatch Steel Soul, okay. And then your field gets a counter, because you... 2 counters actually, right? Because you milled the 2 effects.
So you milled twice. Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Well, we'll activate this.
Yeah, it was my body.
Ah. All
I was hoping to snip your Judgment Dragon with that, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it would make sense. Alright, and next...
To the grave it goes.
The target A has to go to the grave, yep.
Yep.
Now, we can activate... We will activate...
Jesus Christ, okay, yep.
Actually... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that then. So I'm gonna special summon this one instead.
Yeah, okay.
And now, because there's Jane, Garoth, Lumina, and Garoth.
Hang on. This is in the graveyard, right? Are they still in? Is there still enough in the graveyard? Yeah, there is.
There's 4 Lightsworns in there. 4 different Lightsworns.
Yeah. I can't do anything against the perfect hand.
See, I was having a hard time. I was like, do I want the face down? Because I know the face down's a bad thing, but I have mystical space type moves, so I can use that instead. Yeah, that was, wow, the perfect set of circumstances, I guess. What rarity is Judgment Dragon? I think it's a secret. No, it's just Ultra. He's Ultra, I think.
I guess I could have summoned that, but even if I did, I don't know.
Alright, I guess that'll do.
There's way too much that I want to do here, and no way I'm going to actually get to do it, I don't think. Like, man.
95 bits. Thank you, Otto. Yeah, I made it to the cup too. You know, I just kind of want somebody to just spam one bit, and just watch them all fill the cup up. That would be fun. Don't do it, Otto. Don't do it. Oh, backpack.
There were plenty of ways that could go differently too, but it's funny how that ends up panning out. Yeah, there was one thing I probably should have done in that last turn as well, but I'll speak on it later considering. Okay, let's try that. Honestly, I'm not sure when it comes to this one at this point, but
yeah, this is definitely a hard one to choose here. All right, stand by main. Well, we'll activate Drop Pot.
Yeah, I don't have Herald of Green Light, Mister. I'm going to immediately draw, just not even give a chance.
All right.
You're fine, but you know that there's a card that can negate it as a hand trap. So
all right, I'm gonna have to. All right.
You're good, but because I don't have it, but
all right. Is that okay?
I mean, I can't negate sets on turn 1, so...
Well, I don't know anymore. There's some cards that do things that I'm not aware of, and I don't remember fully, so...
Alright, is my draw stuff fine, yeah?
Yes.
I imagine you're not playing Dust Shoot at the moment, but it's obviously you never know at this point. Alright, let's normal summon Snipe.
Ooh. Alright.
Let's see, what do we pitch? Let's pitch my body, target the monster.
I am going to activate enemy controller.
Okay.
Now, I'll go ahead and tribute it.
Right.
Actually, will I? Hold on. No, I'll just put you in defense mode.
Okay. So we are still gonna get to roll. Of course. Why would it be anything any different?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright.
Seems unlikely, but whatever.
Alright, well, let's set. And we're actually... Otto! Now you're just being cheeky. You're having fun now, I can see. Alright, we'll actually tribute Shining Angel.
Right, okay.
To support the Shining Angel. To normal summon.
Okay, so gains with each, blah blah blah. Yep, okay.
Right. I think that'll work. Sure. Let's activate.
I'm going to not do anything right now. Go ahead. Oh, not to top a deck, you stupid fool. Alright, you know what? I can mill it. You can take it from there.
Stay on the shuffle.
Which one of these has... Yeah, because they didn't shuffle, right, obviously, so...
Yeah.
It was just two top of deck. Which one of these is truant? I mean, this guy right now, because he's a lazy asshole that didn't work for me.
Yeah. Alright. Well, activate its effect. Declare.
Yeah.
We'll discard.
And I'm gonna chain Threatening Roar.
More.
No attacks for you.
Also roll anyway.
Yep.
Yep.
Of course. But hey, at least you can't attack and I get it back, so it's not bad. Alright, let's go. It's going pretty good though, DT. I mean, this game is going super weird, but it's going alright.
As weird as it gets.
Alright, we're gonna pitch Sangan and go after Gragonith? Is the name of this guy? Weird
Gragonith, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, fuck this. Come on. Well, I guess I'm pretty much all in on it at the moment, so we're gonna pitch and go again on him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Snipe Hunter, you are such a bitch.
This is fucking ridiculous. Go. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Alright. Straight to battle phase.
I'm gonna activate Threatening Roar on before you go in.
Again? Oh.
Yeah.
Alright. You know, just turn on that then.
Tribute summon.
Oh, did I mill? Oh no, I didn't.
No, you're supposed to have been milling. Oh god, yeah. So you're gonna need to.
Shit. Oh.
Okay, right. I keep forgetting on that. So you're gonna have to discard the card that you drew. Oh, we're gonna have to go a lot of a reversal on the game state here, aren't we? I don't know how we would resolve that at this point.
Yeah, I think I just need to mill the card I drew and then the 5 cards that I got.
You would have drawn a different card is the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I won't. No, well,
Because you would have milled 3 at the end of your turn. You would have
Okay,
drawn a
so-
new card for turn, and then you would have to mill 3 from there.
So, drop that, mill 2,
Draw 1, mill
and
3.
draw 1, and mill 3 again.
And I guess the only real fair thing off of this is we're gonna have to just play it as is from here, right? Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, obviously. The judges rule begin. We're not playing on that, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like,
so
we're
I'm
not being super strict here.
yeah. So back on what I was doing. I'm tributing Witch to normal summon Cyber Dragon,
Alright.
which doesn't actually really help that much in terms of killing him. But I do get to pull a card out of the deck, right?
Yep.
So it's Witch that I have. So the problem is you've probably got Glorious Illusion set anyway, which really doesn't help here. I'm pretty sure this Triple Tails is just costing everything up with this. I don't think there's anything I can really do, but because I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with it here. Because yeah, you're at 23 because you've got 1 Lightsworn milled in the grave at this point.
Just the 1, but that's
Yeah,
enough for
it's
23.
enough. Yeah. So it means I kind of have to respond to something. What have I got in my grave myself at the moment? Okay. So I think the only logical choice to even take here has got to be a light, right? So I've got to take Harvest. And we're going to have to try and pitch again. Discard that to go after the dragon.
Yep.
And there's fuck all I can do. So yeah. Fuck that. Seriously.
Wow.
Four 1s or 6s off it. It's a 1 in 3. Yeah, the thing with that, like...
That's bullshit. Like, no matter how you want to win or lose draw on that one, that's bullshit. Snipe Hunter, that's bullshit in every sense of the word.
So was I right that at least did you have Glorious Illusion set, or is that...
No, but
No.
I was debating on it, on activating it.
It's Compulse. Okay. Well, I guess it wouldn't have
If it
really
would
made
have gone
any...
through, I probably would have just compulsed Snipe Hunter.
Well, it wouldn't have stopped the thing from going up it
It
there,
wouldn't have stopped the
but...
effect, no, but I still would have put it back up there anyway, just so you're like, okay, put that back in hand so I can like, do something with this. Wow,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for that.
Well, yeah. It's not really anything. It's not even worth talking about, to be honest. So, somebody pulled the absolute nuts out of this set then.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck. Okay.
I was very hesitant on playing this deck because it was mill, and like, you know, I haven't run decks, but like, I don't want to. But I mean, they were all like relatively good.
God, and you even pulled... Yeah, it's like you even pulled Ryko too, so it's not even... Like
pulling
fucking hell.
Ryko, 8 Judgment, and Honest. So like, okay, game, I can see you want me to try and do this.
Yeah. So how many Lumina did you get?
I mean, which one?
Lumina.
Lumina? Just one.
Okay.
Yeah, I do just one Lumina, just one Garoth, and just one Ryko. And just one Judgment Dragon, but that's not...
Well, yeah, you have fuck all right to complain about that one. I mean, JD by itself is whatever. Pulling Honest as well, like, dear god.
So, let's see here. The Ghost Rare was Honest, yep.
Of course you got the Ghost Rare version.
Yeah. and one super secret rare was the Judgment Dragon. Ryko, I drew Soul Rope. Soul Rope is not bad. You just pay 1,000 to summon a monster in your deck once a monster's destroyed.
Hmm.
So it's not bad. Union Attack, which I wouldn't know why you would ever use this card. Because I mean, you gain attack, yes, but it's like, okay, target one face-up monster you control. Add the total attack of all other face-up attack monsters you control. Then during the battle phase of this turn only, the monster gains that much attack, but cannot inflict battle damage to your opponent. Also, other face-up attack position monsters cannot attack.
Yeah, it's meant to get over that one. It's that one gigantic anime moment. Obviously, it's meant to get over a monster that you just cannot get rid of otherwise. But yeah, not the greatest.
Not the greatest, especially when not playing like those kind of monsters here. The only one to mention is the Ultra Super Ancient Dino Beast.
Oh, that's got a cool name. I like that one.
That is a pretty cool name. Super Ancient Dino Beast. Tribute summon this card in face-up attack by tributing one dinosaur monster. And when a dinosaur monster is special summoned from your graveyard, you can draw one card.
Yeah. Yeah, alright, so as far as stuff, I didn't pull as good in this one as the previous one, but I still pulled pretty good. I actually had my own Honest, which you may not have seen. This one's not a ghost rare, though, it's just a regular secret rare, you know. Plain old boring thing there. Just a secret rare. I actually pulled Phantom Dragon, which I should have summoned when you summoned JD in the last round, because I had it in hand. But I didn't think it was going to do enough, but really I should have, because I think I had Tribe, so I could have at least tried to pick the board apart otherwise, so maybe I should have just done that. Because when your opponent specials a monster, except during the damage step, you can special summon this 2300 thing from your hand. It does block 2 of your main monster zones from being used, but I had space at the time, so it would have been fine. So yeah, I probably could have avoided the OTK, but then I don't know, like Tribe could only do so much, I think, from there. I don't know, probably should have still played that out anyway. And then, what else did I get? I got, like the Helios card is stupid, that's kind of whatever. Funnily enough, I actually pulled Wulf, so I got 1 copy of Wulf here. That would have worked. I pulled Celestia, the Angel one, but I got nothing else really for these. I got 1 Garoth and 2 Jane, and no Lumina, like nothing. So I can't really play them right now, which sucks, but you know.
I mean, I only just had enough to try this deck out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I only had just 1 Gragonith, just 1 Ryko, and just 1, where is she? Lumina.
Yeah, I did pull Garoth,
and it was just enough to start that.
Yeah, I did pull the Garoth, but it's fine, I guess. It's not an awful card for the time period, but it's not really the first thing I would have thought of to play with it, right? You know what I did pull though, which you'll find really funny with it here? I pulled 2 copies of the Gladiator Beast fusion monster, and I can't play it.
Frick! Why do you pull the monsters I need, and why do I pull the monsters you need?
So that might be
Why
a
does
trade.
this keep happening?
That might be a trade thing at some point.
We'll consider on that. Yeah.
Speaking of trading, however, I pulled the tournament pack stuff from the wheel in the last round, the Champion Pack 5. I got a super rare wave motion cannon.
Super rare. Oh.
So I could trade that in against another super rare from earlier in now. So, yeah, that's the thing that happened.
This trade-in has built-in for you! I can't complain, but like, wow. Damn.
So I thought that was funny. Yeah, otherwise, not a massive amount of... I didn't take the trade-in from the previous set yet, because I don't know exactly what I want. There's a lot of good, you know, rares, commons, etc. that could be useful that I didn't get. Notably, Super Polymerization I actually got 0 of, and that might be one that's worth picking up if you're going to stick with these Cyber Dragons here. Like, I could Super Poly off your Cyber Dragon as soon as it comes out and bring in Cyber Twin.
That may have to play a part of this.
Aye.
So... Also, on a side note, 3 copies of a banned card, Substitute.
Yeah, I think I got 2?
Like, really?
Frog FTK is going to be pretty difficult to play in this, I think, because Mass Driver is limited and whatnot. But
Yeah.
yeah, I got like 3 copies of the Froggy Force Field, I think it was, that came in with that. So, yeah, oh no, I actually only got 1 Substantoad. That's fine though. I got, what, 2 Glorious Illusion, which I thought is fine. I reckoned that Call of the Haunted was generally better, but it's not for you, because you've got JD, right? I wasn't planning around Judgment Dragon being a thing, so it's like, okay, even if I do get the Lightsworn package, Call of the Haunted's probably just better, because it doesn't make me mill, and it lets me summon other stuff than just Lightsworns. But with Judgment Dragon in play, obviously, well, this is pretty much what you'd be playing for the next foreseeable future. Because Lightsworns do get some benefits as they go forward, too. There are other ones that come out. And, like, Judgment Dragon
this deck
is...
was pretty solid. I don't know. I still like Demise, just the fact that you just need a certain card. Well, I guess in this case you do need cards anyway. But, I mean, it works.
Demise has got like 8. Well, I don't even know about 8, but it's got a lot of different problems compared to this, though. It's a ritual monster. You've got to neg a lot more in order to get it. It's 2,400, not 3,000. It pays 2,000 life points, not 1,000. And like, you know, the cost of playing JD is playing Lightsworns, playing a good deck. Whereas otherwise, you've got to like play. Now, Manchu and stuff aren't bad, but they're not exactly capitalizing on field presence anywhere. So it's not as if that's going to be really the determining factor. Judgment Dragon is on the level of like Chaos Emperor, that sort of play here. It is actually kind of that insane. So,
well, I guess I'm glad it's a Ghost Rare.
So, yeah, and you can't drop 3 Demise in 1 turn, as Chaos is saying here, for free. Yeah, you don't even have to pay anything to summon this thing. That's just, like, ridiculous, you know? Absolutely ridiculous. So, hey.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, you know, like, that sort of ridiculous card for a reason. I mean, it's just the sheer fact of that, plus the Honest, too. Like, my god. That's, yeah, 2 secret rares in the same set again, but this time it's like the 2 best secret rares in the set, without a shadow of a doubt, you know.
I did like to see Honest. Honest was a pretty damn good one. I just wasn't expecting Judgment Dragons. Like, what?
It's like, I thought I pulled kind of well in this one with getting the Honest. Again, like, Phantom Dragon is kind of neat. I didn't, again, I probably should have used it in the last one, but whatever, you know. And like, you know, getting Celestia was really cool, but I don't have enough Lightsworns right now to actually use it. Celestia, if you didn't remember reading what it does, it's 2,300 base, it's still 1 tribute, but if you tribute a Lightsworn monster to summon it, you send the top 4 in your deck to graveyard, then target up to 2 cards the opponent controls and destroy them.
Yeah,
so it's actually like amazing, to be honest. It's 2,300 base, it Icarus attacks the opponent's board, which Icarus Attack is one hell of a card. It's absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, the cost is, again, playing a good deck, right? So, you know.
Yeah. The only side is, I just had enough to make this deck, so, like, the draws were just enough for me to get this going. The only thing I debated on, funny enough, was putting in Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's like, it's a light, it's a dragon? Just for the heck of it, it's like, my boy!
Yeah.
But no, I couldn't justify it. Especially with all the other cards having such effects.
Man, if like one of those Snipe Hunters actually hit though, like if one of those 4 rolls actually hit, this game looks like it would have been way different, to be honest.
Yeah, this would have been a lot different. Like, wow. What are the odds of having a 1 in 3 chance happening 4 times in a row?
1 in 81,
3, 1
I
in
believe.
9, 127.
Yeah, it's 1 in 81. So, you know. Needless to say, slightly hard done by this one, but it happens, you know.
Pat in the back.
Really, the only reason I even played Snipe Hunter in this one is because I didn't have a better dart target that I actually wanted to use here. Because, you know, I have stuff like Dark Grapho, which is great, but they don't really synergize with the light and honest stuff that I wanted to try and play with here, right? Because I don't have enough darks that I can actually use it with. And I didn't really pull any of the great ones last set other than that, so it's just yeah, I didn't really know what I was going to do with the Darks otherwise. I did have Dark Valkyria from here, but it's a Gemini monster, so... yeah, that's going to be a problem. Oh, actually, I'm being reminded on stuff in the chat here. This is kind of an important thing I haven't actually brought up. Did you swap that Tactical Evolution set round again? Like, did you end up doing that, or did you keep the one that you ended up...
I did.
You did. Okay. Right, because I forgot to ask about that, and the reason it's come up is, like, I've been indirectly reminded on it, because Chaos just said that, now imagine Kib's deck after some trade-ins for 2 more Luminas, maybe some Necrogardner. Necrogardner was the super that was in Tactical Evolution. Remember I mentioned that? You had a big sort of debate on me on it, and going, oh, it's not that good. And it's like, look at it in this deck! You mill it out of the deck, and then you just banish it when I go for an attack that would kill one of your monsters. You know.
Okay, yeah.
That was the whole point I was trying to get at. It's like, oh shit, you actually got the Lightsworn stuff with it here. You know? Well, on the one hand, maybe there is some trade fodder I can actually swap across at some stage now, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because like Celestia.
I'll just say now, I took the wheel. I only got a rare.
Ah, okay. That's unfortunate. It's slightly annoying because I did like, you know, improve the stuff with it that way too. But hey, it is what it is. I had to take the wheel, as you know. I got the 20 pack stuff, so. The only other thing I got out of the 20 pack actually was like I got 2 extra copies of DD Crow, so I do have a playset of that now. Which I guess is kind of okay. I got that and like a Hammer Shot, but Hammer Shot's like outdated by a long way for me at this point. But yeah, the main thing was the super rare wave motion cannon. I was hoping for anti-spell fragrance, I'll be totally honest, but I didn't get it, so unfortunate. Okay, so I actually have to give you the other wheel here, which I mean I'm not upset about it that way. It's literally just getting
Snipe Hunter.
It's getting shit on 4 times in a row with it, when even though the roll didn't mean anything, your roll just worked, and that's just like that is a little bit infuriating, you know. It's like your one roll of it is fine. Yeah. Okay, I think that's...
you instantly join Chaos Emerald Dragon to end the game. It's like...
Yeah,
but I mean, it's not as bad. It's still not as bad. I'm not comparing, just... we both get one end, but we both get another end.
I mean, yeah, the Judgment... Is that link actually working? Because I don't see the...
Yeah.
Okay, it is.
Winner's Build GX 2008, yeah.
Error establishing a database connection. Can I actually get my one up here, please? Thank you very much. I've refreshed the page like 5 times and it just kept erroring. Yeah. We got 4 of it. Alright, yeah, so this is the final set of this era, huh?
Yeah. Final set of this era, the final set of GX, and after this we'll move on to the 5DS era, which I have no idea how it's going to work. Synchro summonings are going to be like, fuck, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah, I wanted to build a deck for it, but I think, are we gonna do that like, you know, showish thing or everything, or are we just gonna move on? Because I don't mind.
I think we can do it. We'll just put it like, I just got a question on that one on the side note, which I guess we can ask when to do that. Okay, so, I brought up to Cal at one point that like he was super confident in his deck, and he has a right to because kind of deck. And the deck I used, I was also confident, but I didn't use it against his, so we couldn't tell which one was the better one in the grand scheme of things. But I brought it up that we were both so confident in each other's decks. I'm like, all right, you want to bet on it? Let's bet on it. So the idea then was that the original idea was that we were going to have a grudge match before we did the wheel, we did the draft picks or whatever. And we'd be like, all right, winner gets an extra set of packs, or a winner gets like the pack from this like era before we go on there. But Cal brought up the point that, you know, with these 2 packs, it's the end of an era, end of GX. So why not have it in a different sense for next time?
Yeah, so basically, we've experimented with so many different decks during this, which is very different from the way the progression series proper has gone, by the way, where they just sort of iterated on the one deck for the most part, up until Simo pulled even, probably, minus JD, he pulled even better Lightsworns than you did. But JD is just such a big like game changer that you've got the better end of it. Anyway, we've played so many different decks during this, and we've experimented so much that, like, it's very different. And I figured, let's do this almost like one of the league sort of style things. So we're gonna have 3 separate decks that we take in, best of 5. If you win with a deck, you are not allowed to play that deck for the rest of the series, and every win that you get will give you 1 Gold Series 2008 pack.
Now to make sure that that's conveyed right, a win per set or win per duel?
It's gonna be matches. Like each game is a match, right? So the same best of 3 that we're playing at the moment. But for each match that you win, you will get a Gold Series pack, and it's best of 5. So whoever gets to the 3 wins first, that's how it ends. But you're not allowed to play a deck that you have won with. There's the difference. You take 3 decks in. You are only allowed to play with a deck until it wins, and then you put that deck on the shelf, and you've got to try and win with all 3 of your different decks.
Alright, just making sure of that, because I was like, 1 win per set, so you only can win 3 packs then. Like, but wait, no, it's per patch.
You can win up to 3 packs if you win the 3 things. But this way, as we've seen, even again today, as we've seen, these games go back and forth. And so it isn't guaranteed that one person's going to 3-0 here or anything, right? So I figured it'd be fun to, if we're going to put a wager on it anyway, let's put the proper wager on it, and we'll go, okay, at least both players can actually take something here. Because it'd really suck if we just went in like that one game that we did after Phantom Darkness and stuff, and it just blows out in, like, basically less than a turn, right?
Yeah.
Because I think we both OTK'd each other within that one, and it's just like, it'd suck if we had this old big grudge match type thing set up for it, and then it's just like, nah, you're done. Like, that's
it. One ball, you're done.
Yeah. So I figured this would be a little bit better to both showcase the variety that we have played during this, as well as the just the sheer fact that we don't necessarily get blown out immediately.
Makes sense, and I am all up for it.
Yeah. Thank you for the great games of that, Brownie. Yeah, it's really dumb how that last one ended, but it is what it is. You can't really complain if you're playing a card that has a dice roll effect on it. Sometimes it's gonna go against you like that. But
okay, you know what? I'll establish this. Funny enough, my luck was with the coin flips. Shit. Your luck was with the dice roll. Shit.
Yup.
Maybe we should just push that around.
Maybe I need to play Fairy Box next time, and then you'll never get damaged again.
That's what we do.
Oh, speaking
of the coin flip ones, and I need to play dice roll ones.
Speaking of no damage and stuff, that was the other thing that was in my Tony pack. I think I got at least 1. I might have gotten 2 Spirit Barrier, which I only had like 1 of to begin with. So, I mean, Spirit Barrier plus Cloudience is kind of funny, but they're just so bad. I'd never do it. But you know, yeah. So that's basically what we're gonna look at then. Is I don't know exactly when we're gonna do this. Maybe we do this on the Monday instead of the next set. Or we could play earlier than that if we've got the time.
I mean, we could probably try Sunday then. No, Sunday.
We'd have to.
Unless what's the word? Unless shenanigans happen.
Yeah, and they should be. So we'll probably have to do it later in the Sunday, but we could still do it, right? We could do the shenanigans as like your morning, my afternoon thing, and then if the stuff is available, we could play. We could play the actual grudge thing in the it's not even a grudge match at this point, it's an exhibition match. We can do that in the evening. I'd be fine with that, and then that means on Monday we can go on to do the 5D stuff. I'll try and make a very basic synchro deck thing beforehand just to show the mechanic. Like, it won't even just be making it, I'll just we'll literally go in and I'll just pull the cards out of the deck to show how it works, just to, before we even, at the end of the stuff on Sunday or whatever. Because I think actually seeing it physically there would probably be an easier way of, demonstrating, yeah, this is what the cards can do.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Alright, so on to
we'll try to be setting to Sunday then, I guess.
Yeah,
if we have time. If we don't, we can still have Monday.
Okay, so on to the actual stuff here. The structure deck is still the same. It's still the Dark Emperor. This is a bit of a weird point where there just isn't one every single time round. So it's still that one, but the champion pack this time, the tournament pack, is champion pack 6. Which I actually have no idea what was in that. I forget at this point, but yeah, champion pack 6 and structure deck the Dark Emperor. The two.
2008.
Yeah, and 2008. So.
Alright.
Alright, I do have the choice on this one, but I think I'm going to spin this wheel anyway, because...
I know I have the choice as well, but I really don't have a whole lot of high-quality rares to choose from yet.
I mean...
Drawing a super rare freaking...
Yeah,
I'm salty about that, not gonna lie.
I know, I can imagine, yeah. I mean, dude, that card is almost $50 apparently in IRL, so, you know, that's quite good.
What was it? Honest, when I drew it, it was a hollow, $268.
Yeah, ghost rare, right? So,
yep.
In real life, that card would be basically faded out. It'd be, you know, the whole point of being a ghost rare is that it's all like white and black for it instead of
yeah. Honest was
thing, right?
not a ghost rare, but a secret rare, I think. Yeah. Ghost was a secret rare.
Oh, so JD was a ghost rare?
JD was a ghost rare, yeah.
Huh. Neat. Alright.
Neat. Alright.
Anywho, yeah, I'm trying to resist making you go bridge jokes. You can make them all you want, Fox. Yeah, alright, so with this Get a Wheel thing, I'll probably do the trades in between, like the actual set trades in between rounds as well, like before we do the exhibition stuff, because I need to actually take a look and see what I want to trade here. I mean, hey, maybe I use the super in one of the sets here, right? Because I did still have, even before taking the wheel, I did still have a super that I can trade in. So maybe I use it on one of these sets. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. So anyway, thank you very much for playing. Sorry that last one went as bad as it did.
Oh, okay. Honest was a ghost rare. My bad.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, because I've been told JD wasn't a ghost rare in there, so it's like, yeah, it had to be, right? Yeah, sorry that last one went as bad as it did, and obviously, it's me that lost, so why am I sorry? But it's like, it feels like it's a bad game in general, right? So it's just...
Yeah.
So it's sorry that I couldn't give it a better shot, I guess, but sometimes Snipe Hunter just decides it's going to shoot itself, and there you go. That's what I should have done at the end of the game, actually, is I should have just discarded my last one to shoot himself. Try and go for that. That's what I should have done, and that's the one that would have worked. Would have been funny. I forgot.
You know what, though? You know what we missed again? Summoned a bunch of monsters in one turn. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as impactful when you don't summon them all at the same time, though.
Yeah.
Champion 6 has got Stratos as a rare and not much else, and Mage Power. Okay, fair enough. Stratos is really good, though, so that wouldn't be a bad pick. Anyway, let's get these wheels done. I will talk to you in a little bit. Like I say, thank you for playing, and yeah, until the exhibition, I guess that'd be.
Until next time. Yeah, I guess. All right.
Oh, Snipe Hunter, you silly goose. Yeah, I do not like that guy. I felt like it. I mean, it's tough, right? Like, I know Kib has not been playing it, which I am a bit thankful for, but it almost feels sometimes like it's a necessary evil of the format. But, like, dude, when it does that to you, it's like, holy fuck, man, you know? There's really not a lot that you can do about it. I think if any one of those hit, it didn't look like he had a monster to really follow up with. So if any one of those hit, then it would have been a much different situation. But hey, sometimes that just happens. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the wheel spin here. I could trade for stuff. I don't know what I'd want to trade for ahead of the Synchro Error here. Yeah, I should have run Valkyria, clearly. Get the double summon off. Let's just spin it. Okay, it's probably alright though, because Jane is a common. I guess I could just take Jane. That's unfortunate to just pick that up, but we didn't get every common that I'd want anyway, right? So I think that's fine. So just take a quick look through anyway. I don't remember all of what I had common-wise, but yeah, I'm pretty sure like none of the Arcana stuff is any good, really, even if I hang it at. Jane is definitely fine. Garoth is probably fine if I wanted to Lightsworn, but I don't think I'm really going to go down that route that heavily. I might play the Janes, though. right? Like next time round, it could just be play the Jane so I can mill for chaos and stuff. Yeah, I don't need the dragon. Did I get enough? Would you? I don't. Do you even play Unifrog? I mean, it's a frog, right? So you probably would at least play it if it was a thing. Let me sort by name anyway. Unifrog, I got 4, so we're fine on that one. The Banneryman stuff, I don't really need to worry here. It's very similar to Simo's progression series. We just have a few other packs and stuff brought in for additions to the set. So we wanted to have a bit more variety in the actual card pool. But basically, you open a box of the set, you do a best of 3 against the other person with the deck that's made, then you get a prize to like win or loss, but the lost one is worse than the win one, obviously. And then you open the next set, 24 packs of that. You add to your collection, and you keep going as you go through. Did I even get Demise of the Land? Did I even get that? I actually didn't. What the fuck? Dang. Huh. I actually didn't get any copies of that. Okay, maybe this draft wasn't as good as I thought it was then. Oh, you know what I could get? Oh, I could trade for that. Might actually do that. But I'm gonna think a bit about what I actually want like off stream, and I'll show them when we do the next one. Because otherwise, yeah, there's not really anything. I'm just gonna take Jane for the wild card here. So let's just bring this back up so I can actually show me doing it. I know the aspect ratio is a bit weird because I've got this as a smaller part of my own screen at the moment. But we're just going to take that as the wild card. And then I have to consider what I'm going to swap out surplus-wise. So, yeah, that's gonna have to do it for just now, though. We did our drafts. We are up to the 5Ds era next time round. Well, next time round is going to be the exhibition game that for the different decks that we have liked the most out of this this particular era of Yu-Gi-Oh! But next time round, when we actually do the draft, which should be on Monday, hopefully, Duelist Genesis, one hell of a set to go for. Absolutely insane, some of the cards out of here. The synchros are all amazing. This is pre-errata too, so Goyo Guardian is made with any tuna monster, not just a dark one. Oh, not an earth one even. Dude, if it was made with a dark one, it would still be playable. Yeah, but no, there's some ridiculous stuff in here. Like Krabs is just amazing. The synchros themselves, Avenging Knight Parshiv is really good. Stardust Dragon, Nitro Warrior is kind of bad, but whatever. Stardust is amazing. Red Dragon Archfiend is amazing. Goyo is amazing. Magical Android is serviceable. Fort Ruler Archfiend is pretty damn strong in its own right. Are there any other? There shouldn't be any others down the bottom, right? Oh, Hand of the Sixth Samurai is a secret in this one. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah. And then even Avenging Knight Parshiv isn't awful. It's not too amazing, but you could make this with Cyber Dragons, so, you know. It's fine. The 2600 is good enough for the stuff there. So yeah, absolutely ridiculous set to come up next time. Really good kickoff to 5Ds. So yeah. That's gonna do it for today. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed yourselves, and yeah, there's a lot of people came out for this one. I very much appreciate that. As I said, late Sunday we should do stuff with it, but it's also gonna be Monday is the big thing. We're mostly doing Monday, Thursday at the moment. That seems to have been about the best way to do the draft stuff here. So keep an eye out on those days if you're looking for more of our series here. So, yeah, until then, take care, everyone.